Today's special, we went back to the classics for our showstopper because who doesn't need a beautiful pan like we've got right here, 12-inch diameter. We are talking 7 quarts, comes with your lid, $39.95. And this is truly where it all started with you. Classic, great cookware that pretty much lasts a lifetime.
Everybody needs good cookware. If you do stir fry, if you do pastas, if you do salad, if you make soups, whatever you do, you know, if you have the air fryer, it's great to roast, but you cannot make soup or make a stir fry in it. So you need a few of the things we have. Now, for example, look at that. I'm making a shrimp stir fry here. Again, we are talking about the summer healthy cooking. A little garlic, because we don't want to miss flavor. A little ginger, all right. I'm gonna add a little chili, and because of its goodness, a little turmeric. Turmeric is good for your brain, they say, so I always cook with a lot of turmeric. So my brain doctor in LA at Cedars-Sinai, he told me turmeric is good. It might even be good for, you know, helping your brain to stay healthy.
And it tastes yummy too.
And it tastes delicious. Hurt. Now, always vegetables. You know, who doesn't know green vegetables are good for you? But we also need color. So we add that to it.
Look how easy this is.
Look at that.
It looks beautiful.
So this is like an Indian style stir fry. So you can change it up the way you like. Is that on here? Oh my God, it's a little slow, but it's okay.
And it's good to go. I mean,
yeah, it's good to go. So now, if you want, you can add just a little touch of stock to steam it up. And that's it. So now, lunch is ready. Vegetable and all in one pot. Get me a plate here. One big enough, too big, too small. All right.
I have this one.
Okay, perfect. You see, I know we need a woman in charge. All right, now look at that.
Yeah. Oh, that looks good enough to eat.
Look at that. How long did it take me? I made it right in front of you. And look at one more thing. The cleanup. So now this is water here. All I do is put a little water in here. See that?
And it's, yeah.
And if I want to, you go to the sink. At home you have a sink. I don't have one here. And look at that.
Right, wipes right out.
Ooh, it's a little spicy, but it's good.
That's
Look
the
at that.
Part.
Nothing sticks, nothing easy to clean. That's why we love stainless steel.
Right.
That's why we have stainless steel in our restaurant. So if you want to make a quick pasta, you know, my kids at home, Alexander and Oliver, they love pasta bolognese. And apparently in my home, my wife makes the best bolognese. And I know now why, because she always adds rosemary to it. A little salt, pepper, a little chili. And then we have a little spoon here, okay? So we saute the meat a little bit with a little garlic. Now at home you have a little more time than I have here, because here they are very stingy with the time. A little garlic. A little chopped onions if we have it somewhere. No, it's okay. I have a few. I found some over here a little bit. You can chop it a little finer. So now we saute that a little bit. We need a little rosemary. Now bring me back my vinaigrette I made before.
Vinaigrette and rosemary, please.
Look how fast it cooks.
Look how fast, and nothing sticks. See that?
Right. But all stainless steel is not created equal.
Exactly.
Okay?
The main thing is, now look at that. Thank you, Marianne. Now look, that's stainless steel too, with glued-on handle, plastic handles, and everything. I could not cook in that. Why? Because it's so thin, the bottom, we get hot spots and everything. If you have things like that, you can maybe serve your dog in it or something like that. Not serve your dog, serve the food for your dog, amen. Or give it to somebody you don't care too much about. Get rid of all that crap. And then look at ours. That's the big difference. Stainless, aluminum, stainless. Tri-ply we call it. Why? Tri is 3. So stainless, aluminum, stainless. Why stainless in the outside? Because stainless is the easiest to clean and the most durable.
Yeah.
And why aluminum? aluminum in the middle. Well, it could be copper or silver, but it would be 3 times more expensive. So aluminum is a very good heat conductor for even heating. So even if you have gas, electric, induction, you will need that.
Oh, I can't give you this, rosemary.
Okay, throw it in here.
It smells so
throw
good.
it in here.
Amazing.
Okay, thank you. Now all I do is put my tomato soup in here. And so maybe I have a little stock here too, or a little touch of water.
Okay.
And here we go. Look at that.
All right.
So now you have garlic, chili flakes, and don't forget a branch of rosemary or some dried rosemary if you don't have the fresh ones. But I keep a rosemary bushes in my garden all the time. It grows so easily.
It's so easy.
Naturally,
even
if you want, you also can put oregano or any other herb you like in here. So, you know, the Italian use a lot of oregano, the Greek, all the Mediterranean country use that. So now, if you have some pasta cooked already, if not, you cook it, just throw that in here.
And by the way, you could cook the pasta right in this as well,
exactly.
Okay? Because it's a 7-quart capacity, so you could cook at least a pound.
Yeah.
Probably even more than that. But here's what I love. You know, so many of us, it's like, oh, I don't have the time to make a spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
Minutes. And you have a fresh pasta sauce with flavors that are just going to be unleashed through all those fresh herbs.
Yeah, totally. You have fresh herbs, a little chopped garlic, so it's so easy. So if you want to cook the pasta a little bit with the sauce, it makes it taste better. Also, the pasta absorbs the sauce. And then you serve it, put a little cheese on top, and you're done.
Okay, because I have a question.
Yeah.
Because some people put the cheese in the pot. I've seen that sometimes in Italy. They mix the cheese in and
I
do it
put
here.
the cheese in always before I serve it, and I don't boil it anymore. I take it off the stove, put freshly grated parmesan in here. Always buy a chunk of parmesan. Don't buy the grated one already. And then you're going to have a delicious pasta because parmesan cheese has this umami flavor, the 6th flavor, you know, and it really makes everything taste better. So you can put it on the soup, on your salad. Parmesan is one of my favorite cheeses.
Me too. I could almost live on it. Listen, this is limited quantities. Only time you're going to see it today. It's our showstopper, $39.95. Look at what you're getting. The quality is exceptional. 12-inch diameter. Look at the depth of that. Holds 7 quarts. We're including that lid also. Everything about it, when you feel the weight of the cookware, you understand the quality that you're getting. I will tell you, my father's had his Wolfgang Puck cookware, I think at least 12 years. 12, maybe 15.
I just went to see Meda Heater down in Miami, and you know, I gave her my first cookware set from 20 years ago, and she still has it hanging above her stove, and it looks like brand new. I said, Meda, you want to change it? She said, why? It's as good as new.
It's the beauty of buying like this. By the way, this is that kettle.
Now look at that. Here, I can serve my salad. You are going to have an outside barbecue. You put the salad in here, serve it. You can put a soup there in, like make your gazpacho, your cold soup, your hot soup, and bring that like that to the table. And that's what we do in our house. You know, I don't serve the kids on a plate. So what we generally do is put a trivet on the table, and then I clean up my pot a little bit so it looks nice. Just with a paper towel at home. All right, just like that. And then we put some fresh herbs on top, or a little pesto. I have a little pesto and some freshly grated parmesan. And you bring that to the table, and people are going to say, wow, this tastes amazing. Look at that.
Wow, this looks like Wolfgang Puck made it.
I know, and it's so simple, so easy. You saw it make it in front of your eyes. I did not cheat. I just put my tomato soup in here. You can get that at the supermarket, and it's delicious.
Simple, easy, but you've got to have the tools. You've got to have the pots and pans that really work for you. It's why Wolfgang brings us stainless steel. It's why he has done that since the day he got here. It's why it's used in virtually every commercial kitchen across the country.
Totally.
So for $39.95, grab this because you will use it constantly. You're looking at 3 flex payments. It's $20 off today, so you're really getting a great buy on it. Use it for your salads, keep them cold.
Exactly. So it's easy to toss the salad in here. So you saw me making the vinaigrette in our bowls here. So now you pour a little bit that over it. And if you have clean hands, like me, you just mix it with your hands or use a spatula. Look at that. So now you have a delicious salad. And how long did it take us? In 10 minutes, we made all that stuff. And my favorite thing, and you should start that too, you grate a little fresh parmesan, even on your salad.
Oh, yeah. It just makes everything better.
And you know they do that with the Caesar salad, so you get tips with me all the time. If you don't do it already, try it, but be sure to buy a chunk of Parmesan. Even in your local supermarket, they have chunks of Parmesan. It's so much better than if you use the already grated one.
It's so much better fresh. And here's the thing. Look at how versatile this is, because for a summer salad on a hot day, that's gonna keep it nice and cold.
Yeah.
You can make that, make the pan cold, keep it in the refrigerator, then put the salad in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna work beautifully for you. Just wanna give you also a little heads up. The tea kettle coming up next hour. Right now we're down to the final 1,000 of these. So if you're thinking about it, this is a great time. Isn't that it's the most amazing tea
I know,
kettle.
you're gonna need it. I have mine on the top of my stove all the time. And because if I cook or if we need coffee, we make the coffee with the French